We have 5 flex payments available on every single purchase, extended returns for holiday gift giving, and special opportunities. Oh my goodness, see, this is where we have so much fun. Tanzanite, okay, our #1 most popular, most requested stone here at HSN, one of the most popular worldwide. It comes from one source in the world, and the fact that we are bringing to you an entire tennis necklace, okay? Not a pendant, not a beautiful, which are beautiful, okay? We do have Tanzanite pendants. This is an entire necklace for less than what we would normally even think of for let's say a citrine pendant. This is really a rare opportunity, and especially at $50 off today or more than that with 5 flex payments. I know it's very limited. I'm gonna go out to Jay. I'm gonna imitate Jay for a second. Come, put us up double screen if you don't mind. It's so weird being not in the same studio, but I can see Jay right now like, that would be, if you were sitting next to me, Jay, you'd be like, did you just say $149? For Tanzanite, because this is not an easy task.
No, you know what's so crazy about this, but I just come on, I talk about it. That's all I do, right? I make it.
But I get to sit next to him usually, and I get to see him, and now I'm like,
I have a different reality. Okay, so here's the reality on this. This was our last. I mean, like. When you're in those poker tournaments and then they push all their chips forward and they say, I'm all in. Okay, well, right now I'm all in on Tanzanite. Okay, in fact, these 2 specimens that I'm going to show you right here, that's it, guys. That's it. I have 0 Tanzanite. I don't have anything. I won't even be able to make a ring. Okay, this is the natural Tanzanite. That's what this is cut from. And, like, if you're a gem person or you're a gem collector, or if you're one of those people like me, you're a rock hand, you'll know what I'm talking about on this. This is all the natural Tanzanite. This is the Tanzanite that everybody wants. This is the color. Problem with, Tanzanite, it only comes from one location. It's not just one mine. There's several claims, but it's all within a small geographic area. I would say it's 50 to 100 square miles at the max. I mean, it's not a big geographic area. And there's all kinds of small claims on that, and then there's one big mining operation. Everybody is pretty much getting skunked. I mean, it's 0. This material, they've been saying this for a long time, but it's already to the point now. I mean, even the high grade materials on this, I mean, I'm talking like the AAA grade material that's only putting gold, mainly 18 or 22 karat gold. You ought to see the prices on it. It's more than diamonds. I mean, carat for the really super high grade Tanzanite, you can't even touch it. It's just gone through the roof crazy. And the reason is it's all about supply and demand. When there's a huge demand for a material and there's just no material, then, the prices are going to go up. Sure. There's no way that I could build this. And I would never built this intending for them to sell it at this price. You're dealing almost mine direct with us, if you want to look at it like that. In this case, we went right to the miners. That's where we're buying our rough. There are no middlemen. It's not like we're buying from some wholesaler or something. This is all bought right from the mine. We do all of the cutting in-house, all the design. There's not a lot of design to this. I kept it simple. Since it was the last of the material. I tried to keep it simple. I tried to utilize as much of the really good rough as we could. The rest of the rough that we have is just scrap material. It won't ever go into jewelry. It just eventually becomes what we call the rock garden, right? We do everything by grade, by color, by size. So this was our last shot. I wanted to do Tanzanite. As many as I could for the last, the biggest bang for the buck. But even my original price was just an unbelievable price. And this is, like I said, this design right here, if you see any more Tanzanite going into next year, it's going to be dribbles and drabs or things that were already being produced, because we produced a year out. Short lead time for us is 6 months. There's nothing that you've ever seen on this show that has taken less than 6 months to build. We work way out. As far as mining materials, that's a year to 2 years to 3 to 5 years out on everything we do.
So,
I will guarantee you this, even if the miners in Tanzania called us and said, oh my gosh, we just hit a big vein, we got a major strike, it would take us a year to be able to get that consolidated, get a container, get it shipped out, and then get it to where we can even work it, right? I'm not talking about a year to actually build it. I'm talking right now, you're looking minimum a year. You can't air freight, large amounts of rough material, because if you do, you just, quadruple the price, or, in most cases. So, the only way to do it is ship it by container on the sea. That's the only way that you can really make it to where, you can keep your shipping down. So
and let alone,
I'm just saying that there's not going to be any more Tanzanite from me. This is your last shot if you want a necklace.
Let alone a tennis necklace, one of the most difficult. These beads are the most difficult. You see the rough that Jay is showing you. To be able to do individual beads like that and make a full tennis necklace, it's just, really, it's an impossibility, and that's why you heard from Jay. If you're thinking about it, this has been our most popular of all the different requested stones. It's one of the newest stones, newer discovered stones, if you will, like I believe it was 1967, 68, somewhere in there. And we've been hearing for a long time. Jay's been telling us, Colleen's been telling us, other jewelry, vendors have been saying, unfortunately, we can't get the Tanzanite. And that's just regular stones, like a ring or earring. So an entire necklace. If you're a December gal, the popularity of the Tanzanite, they actually named the Tanzanite as another official birthstone for their December gals out there. So what an opportunity with 5 flex payments to see for yourself. I don't know, in this final few seconds, I'm gonna guess you're about 50 to 80 carats, somewhere in there, Jay?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're encroaching, and here again, I don't want to misspeak, because all you have to do is you get this home, right? Throw it on a gram scale. However many grams, let's say it's 20 grams, it's 100 carats. So each gram is 5 carats. Oh. That's how you determine the weight of it.
Got it.
I would say that this isn't the largest we've ever made, but it was the biggest that I could make it's a good size. You can see it on Julia there. It's got nice presence to it. It's not microscopic. It's a beautiful, as big as we could.